Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is the first video that you are watching. Hi, my name is Lauren and I teach kindergarten here in Illinois, and this is Teddy, my dog. But anyways, today's video is going to be days 3 and 4 of classroom setup. It's the weekend, it's Saturday. Right now we are in the Starbucks drive-thru, but that is not why I started vlogging. Today, we being me and Teddy in my car, and then my husband in his car. He's in the parking lot. He doesn't drink coffee, so he's gonna follow us. But anyways, we are headed to access our pod. So if you're new here, my husband and I just moved across country from Massachusetts to Illinois, and the way that we moved all of our stuff, including my classroom items, is in a big pod, which is essentially like a metal box, and they drive it for you and they store it for you, because right now we're not in our permanent home. We are in a sublease for a couple more weeks, so all of our stuff really is still in there. We're like living out of suitcases. But anyways, we are going because you can call them and have them like pull your box down and make it accessible, and Jake did that yesterday. So we are headed over there so that I can get classroom stuff out today. And I'm not gonna be able to go into my room. I don't have weekend access until I get a key fob, which will be like after my orientation. But anyways, so today we're just headed to the pod. We're gonna take the classroom things that I would like to have like now out. And what I mean by that is our pod is going to be delivered to our new house on August 4th, and school doesn't start until August 17th. So I do have like a couple weeks there where I could like take the things from the pod at our house to the classroom. But there are some things that like I would like to be setting up now. For example, the library. Like I have all of my books in there, and like I would like to have those so that I could get the library set up. There are some things that could very well like wait until the pod is delivered, like my desk chair that's gonna go at my teacher desk. Like I don't need that right now, and that would take up a lot of space in my car or Jake's car. So today is just gonna be like going through this classroom stuff quickly and like figuring out what I want to take to my classroom now. Probably also some of the storage things that I had mentioned in my previous vlog that I was like intending to use in the closet, like the Sterilite crates and like snap top lids and stuff. But anyways, that's today's plan. Right now it is 8:30 and it's a little bit away. They store your pod at like the nearest storage facility, but that doesn't always mean it's gonna be like right in your neighborhood. So it's like a 45-minute drive, but I am next to order. So I'm gonna get my coffee, and then we are on the road headed to the pod, and we have a fun errand to run after the pod as well. Teddy is gonna ride with me there. Hold on one second, let me order my coffee.
Good morning, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get started for you?
Good morning, how are you?
Pretty good, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Could I please have a venti brown sugar shaken espresso with an extra shot and extra oat milk?
Extra shot and extra oat milk.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else?
Yes. Could I also please have a spinach feta wrap and then an ice water? Okay. I don't remember what I was saying before I started ordering my coffee. But essentially, we're headed to the pod. We're gonna get some classroom stuff. It's gonna be a great day. Bye. Made it. There are so many pods here. It is truly wild. It reminds me of, this is very random, but you know the movie Inside Out, when they have like all the memories and they're all like rolling around and there's like so many of them? That's what it felt like driving into the pod storage place, because there were literally semis like pulling out with like 6 pods stacked up on there, and then there was another guy like loading his truck, and they have them stacked like 5 high. Super efficient, but like woof, is a lot. So anyways, we had to like drive between the pods. And we just found the office. Jake just went in because there are 2 pods that are like, you can't see them, they're behind me in parking spots, and we're assuming that one of those is ours because they said ours would be down at 8 a.m. and it's now 9:30. We a little late, but anyways, he went in to ask like which one was ours and if we were good to just like go ahead and open it up and start getting stuff. So the time is now. Teddy, are you excited? person next to me is literally packing up their car, but that is fine. I've never been to an IKEA before, so I am a bit overwhelmed. This parking lot is literally like Disney World, like where they have like the characters on the aisle so you don't forget where your car is. Like I had no idea of just like the scope. I've never been to an IKEA, so I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but I got a really good parking spot. I got like super lucky. I'm literally the second spot from the front of the building. I don't know how that happened, but anyways, mistakes were made. When we packed my car, we packed Jake's car first, and then oh, there was one casualty, my pink desk chair. I put it on my Instagram story. It got crushed in transit, but that's okay. It's of all the things, like, it'll be fine. But anyways, we packed his car first, and then we packed my car, and we left like a slot down this side for like the IKEA stuff. But I didn't think about when I turn, like stuff's gonna shift from side to side, duh. So like all of these book bins just like crashed and spilled on their way here. And the first turn I hit, I was like, I like heard them all falling. I'm like, it's okay, just keep driving. So anyways, I'm gonna fix those quickly so that I can actually like put the things in my car. A little bit stressy because I don't like driving in places where I've never been before, and also I'm like closer to Chicago, so people like nearby cities are just like whipping it, changing lanes, like it's just a lot for me. I see people with ice cream. I was hoping they would have like their snack bar open because I've never, just like COVID, I didn't know if they did, but I've never like been to an IKEA, so I feel like I have to have like meatballs. But anyways, what I was saying, I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but it's okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm a full-grown adult. I can handle this. So first I need to fix what's in my trunk. Obviously, all of these things were behind me, like nothing was here, so love that. So I'm gonna fix that stack, and then we'll go inside. What I'm picking up, I haven't even said that yet. Okay, so yesterday I put on my Instagram story that I was like deciding between, in that empty space in my classroom, I think I mentioned it in my previous vlog, I was thinking I could have either a dramatic play stand or a sensory table, but the sensory table that I wanted from IKEA has been sold out forever, right? Right. So I was like, I guess dramatic play stand it is. Well, then yesterday I looked and there was one available for pickup at this IKEA, which was like in the same direction of the pod that we were going to go to anyways. I was thinking, oh my gosh, that's perfect. I could get it if I want it. So then I'm like, wow, now I really have to like make a choice because both options are on the table. So I put it on my Instagram story and ultimately decided that the dramatic play stand would be better of the two if I had to have just one for like cost reasons, but also just like trying to make it all fit. But then, so I decided that the dramatic play, if I had to have only one, I would go with that option. Then my sweet husband ordered me the table for pickup. So I'm gonna, I think, have both the sensory table and the dramatic play stand. Do I know where both of them are gonna go yet? Not quite, but I'm gonna get both of them. And I'm so excited that one, they had this table in stock. I think it's called the Fly Sat. Anyways, they had one and I'm literally so shocked because it, like I said, it's been sold out forever. So I ordered for pickup. I also ordered stools because I had those pink stools from Five Below. Y'all know, I never even like brought them into my classroom. They were still in my car. Well, I guess those are like super flimsy and bad, and I had multiple people commenting or like sending me DMs like, hey, those stools are not gonna last. I thank you so much for like just being honest with me, because that would have been a really big bummer because I had 10 of them, so it's like $50 worth of stools. So what I did was I ordered stools from IKEA. They'll be sturdier, however I won't have as many of them. I don't think. I ordered 5, but I think while I'm here I might go ahead and grab 5 more so that I can have 6 at my table and have 4 for a center table again. I ordered white ones, so they also have black, and that also goes with my color scheme. So I'm like, do I do white at my kidney table and black at a center's table? I don't know, but anyways, the only things I'm picking up that I've already ordered are the table, 2 of the Trofast bins because they fit inside of the table, and then the stools that I ordered, which were 5 of the white ones. So that's what I'm picking up. But before I go in there to pick that stuff up, let's work on this back spot. I feel like people are gonna be like stalking me trying to get into my parking spot because y'all, it really is insane. I'm the second spot from the building. I don't know how this happened. I don't know, but anyways, let's get to it. I thought the parking lot was overwhelming. Oh my, the store itself, that was a stressful event. And I only was looking for one item. Granted, I needed multiple of that item, but like just figuring it was stressful. I didn't even get my meatballs, y'all, because I was overwhelmed. I'd already like gotten a cart and put the stools in the cart, and then like you have to check out first before you can go to where the food is. And I'm like, what do I do with my cart? But there is a Cane's, which is like chicken fingers. Y'all probably know that, but there's one that's like 8 minutes away. I'm gonna go over to where I asked the girl at the checkout because I was stressed about that. about like the pickup situation. So she talked me through it. So anyways, I'm gonna go where you're supposed to go with your car for pickup, and then I have to text the number or whatever. I have this spot nice and cleared again for, that's my teacher toolbox. It's in a bag because it's filled a bunch of stuff, but I think this spot is going to be good to slide the stuff in, and then I'll put the stools back there once like that's there. So anyways, I'm going to carefully drive over that way to where like your pickup order spot is, and then we'll get some lunch and we will be on the road. Okay, lunch has been had. I'm feeling much better. I have a large half sweet, half unsweet tea, always half and half. But anyways, I am gonna hit the road. I put it in like the GPS and I am 55 minutes from home. So when we get there, I'm actually not unloading my car. What we decided to do is that Jake is not gonna unload his car either on Monday. So today is Saturday. On Monday, when I'm able to get into the building, our secretary told me that she's normally there like no later than 7:15. So we're gonna try to be there like at 7:15, and he is gonna help me unload my car and his car, and then he's gonna leave and go to work. But there's really no point in us unloading today and then reloading our cars on Monday. Does that make sense? So anyways, that's the plan. We're just gonna drive home, and then I will catch up with y'all on Monday. So not even tomorrow. Tomorrow we're just gonna have a nice little weekend day. I am so excited. I do have to post my most recent classroom vlog. Has not been posted yet. I like edited it all and it's on my computer. I just haven't like imported it to YouTube. So I'll probably do that when I get home, see if I can get that live by like 5:30. But anyways, you guys will have already watched it when you're hearing me talk about it. So it doesn't make any sense to even keep rambling on about that. I will see y'all on Monday. Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday. It is 7 o'clock. Technically it's 7:02. There are so many little gnats swarming outside of my vehicle that I may never get out. This is wild. But anyways, I have arrived at school. Jake is also coming. I think I talked about that when I talked about how we were loading both of our cars up and leaving the stuff in there. So he is on his way, but he is like 9 minutes away still. He left a little bit after me because he has Teddy. Jake is gonna come here and he's just gonna unload everything that's in his car onto the sidewalk by my car. And then he and Teddy are peacing out because he has to go take Teddy to daycare. They don't open until 7:30, but like he has to drive all the way back to DeKalb, which is where we're living, which is like 35 minutes. So he's got to head that way, drop Teddy off, and then go to work himself. So that's why we have been up since 5 a.m. What a nice early morning. But anyways, I'm just sitting and like waiting on him to get here because I could like go start unloading, but I would take like 2 trips and then he would be here. So I'm wondering, I know our secretary is here, so I'm wondering if I buzz in and just ask for like a cart so that he could put the heavy stuff on the cart. I could do that. Maybe I will do that. Okay, let's go do that. Hello, it is now 9 o'clock on the dot. It is 9 o'clock. So it took like an hour and a half to get everything into the building. Fortunately, our head custodian was able to bring me a like flatbed. It was really funny. It was called Big Red. It's like written on there. So anyways, I used Big Red. I think I did 3 trips, maybe 4 trips. I don't even remember. It was a blur with Big Red. But also our sweet, sweet secretary helped me with my rolling carts and with like opening the door a million times because I don't have my little like ID fob yet that will open the doors or unlock anything, so I do have to hit the button every time. So she is an angel on earth. Thank you. I don't think she's watching this, but if she ever does, thank you so much. She helped me get everything inside. But look at this classroom. You know what, let me flip you around and show you everything. All right, if you watched the last vlog, all of these are things that we are going to put in like a teacher garage sale area. So just ignore everything that's stacked on top or on the floor by this thing, except for my trash cans. Those are staying. But I brought in all of my latch top bins and put them up here. The ones that have like months on them actually have my display books that I put in like my seasonal display bookshelf. And then these ones are storing right now books that actually like belong in my class library. So I have all of the book bins for my library set out on this table. They're not labeled yet. I just labeled the biscuit one to see if I liked what it looked like when I made these labels. So these are all the bins. I bought white bins, so I love that. And then these are some more like library books to get sorted into the bins. So I brought all of those in, all of those in. I have all of these crates. I told y'all I had a lot of crates, but I'm confused because there's supposed to be 4 of these white ones There's 4 teal ones, I think. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's the other white one. Where's the other teal one? Huh. Anyways, I brought all these in, and that little like black tub has a lot of stuff in it. And then I also brought in the 2 Walmart bookcases that I want to build today. That is the new display bookshelf that I'm going to build. It's white. I love it. And then this is a sensory table from IKEA. And those are like all the little bins and odds and ends that I brought in as well. And then also these things. This is whiteboards and this is clipboards. So there is that. So yeah, it was a lot of work. I also had to call our, I think our assistant superintendent of schools just to chat about some like kindergarten assessments training that I will have to do. So I'm gonna have to get that done soon, probably this week, but that's all good. Just had to call, but now my phone is working and I have my own extension, so that's awesome. But one thing that I'm really excited about is the fact that these bins fit in here. They hang over here. Let me see if I can like show y'all. They hang out of the shelf like the teeny tiniest bit, like I want to say it's like 1 centimeter sticking out, but they fit so well. And I bought some tension rods to go across the top. So I'm glad that there's like some space right here with them stacked 3 high. So I bought 4 tension rods to go across there and 4 little like, I think they're called valances, like the little short white curtains to hang, so they'll even like be covered up. I'm just so tickled that those ended up fitting in there. That shelf, or those like cubby areas, they have hooks along the bottom and that's where they're gonna hang their backpacks. But kindergartners are not gonna be able to like reach in up there or like on top of here to get something or to put something away. So I know my teammate uses hers for storage as well. So I just wanted to make sure if I was gonna use them for storage that whatever was in there would like fit depth wise. And that I also really just wanted to have like that short curtain hanging in front so that it's not like super visible. I just don't like having things like really visible. That's just personal preference. Obviously it's not necessary, but that is what I am doing. So those are all there. My first step is going to be to get the books sorted into bins and then make sure that I have labels for everything. So I made these library labels at home. I'll show y'all. I'm not gonna put these on TPT because the characters are copyrighted, like Biscuit. Here's the one I made for Mo Willems, but I'll talk y'all through how I did it. So anyways, here is that. I might put the labels without the pictures on TPT, and then for the pictures, what I did was I searched for coloring pages because those are like black lines, and then I put them into Remove BG, which is a website that like takes the background whiteness away. So then you just have the black outline of the character, and then I just drag and dropped it onto the library labels. So definitely can't sell those, but anyways, this is what they look like. This is the Mo Willems one. I have a lot of characters. I have like Little Critter, Trolls. Y'all know Poppy is my girl. But anyways, I have these. So I'm going to sort all my books and then make sure that I'm not like missing any labels. But because I made them, it's like really quick and easy for me to make them or like change them, find another one if I need another one. So anyways, let me get the books sorted into bins. And then I also today want to build furniture. So I have the 2 bookcases and I have my display bookcase and the sensory table. I do not have the cube organizers. Those were too big to fit in the car with all the stuff that we got from the pod. So those aren't here yet. And I don't think I'm gonna bring those until Jake is actually able to like help me bring them inside. Maybe later this week, we'll see. But anyways, books into bins, and then we're gonna build the shelves, and then we'll do bins into shelves, and then we'll go from there. So without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, the books are sorted as best as I could sort them based on like the number of bins that I had. I put all the extras in like the first set of latch top bins that don't have months on the side of them, and those are like kind of grouped by category. But here's what I'm thinking. I have like a full set of the Bob, I think they're called Bob books, but decodables, and I would like for those to be in my library this year. Last year they were not. I would let them, like my first graders, check them out and put them in their little book bags. Our book bags are over there. I brought that rack in today. But anyways, my teammate let me know that those bags are actually for like homework. They take books home and they check them out, and the school provides like those books. That's what the leveled library in my closet is for. So anyways, the Bob books, I think I'm just going to put in the library, like in a book bin, because I would like for them to have those like decodables available for them to just read when they're in the library. And I also have my leveled readers right now. I just have like A, B, C, D, and then levels E and F I like combined, but typically I would put those in like the bigger book bins across the top of the shelves. I have those in white. I just didn't bring them today. So anyways, right now they are like, you can hardly tell, those 4 on the end that look really full, they're like shoved in there because they don't really fit because they're used to being in like a bigger book bin. But I'm definitely going to include those because I would like for those to be in the library, since they are like the same books that they're able to check out to take home in their little book bags. But anyways, more leveled reading happening here than what I was used to where I came from, but I'm going to incorporate decodables as much as possible to like kind of counteract that. But anyways, those are all of the books I have. I'm definitely gonna have to make some new labels for some of the books, and I think I'm not gonna put out like all of the different character sections. I think what I may end up doing is, like I said, the leveled readers, the Bob books, like decodables, and then maybe have like one like shelf that has character books. So I might have like Pete the Cat and Mo Willems and just switch those ones out throughout the year, but keep the decodables and the Bob books. We'll see how much space I have, but I have 2 shelves just like I did in my old classroom, same size. So I know I can fit 16 book bins, like the tall skinny ones that I have, and then 4 across the top. So anyways, we'll see. What I think I need to do right now, I've put most everything away. I'll show you all the closet. Okay, I put all the crates away. I like how they fit. I was not able to do 3 next to each other, so I just did 2, 2, 2, and 2. I don't know where my other teal one is. I'm really confused by that because I know I bought 4. I would not buy 3, so it must be buried somewhere in the pod that we didn't see it. But then I also put these up here. They were holding like overflow books, but I'm going to use them to store centers by category. So I might have like letter matching in one, CVC in one, blends, or I may have like addition, number identification, counting, things like that. But anyways, I have 12 of them. That one has extra Valentine's Day stuff in it. I don't know why, but I haven't brought my seasonal stuff from the pod yet, like my Christmas decorations, like my hot pink Christmas tree and stuff. There's a lot more that's still in the pod, but it wasn't stuff that was like an immediate need. So anyways, once I get that, then I'll put this with the other Valentine's Day stuff. But I still have like this whole shelf right there. So that black container with the yellow top is empty. I really bought those to make like classroom moving easier, because they're more sturdy than like cardboard boxes, and you can like really chuck stuff in there because they're bigger. But also I don't really have anywhere to like store all of them. So I think once we're done, like once I've moved everything in my classroom, I may end up taking those home because we're gonna have a garage at our new place, and we could use those to store things like in our garage, like at home, like store home items. So anyways, right now it's just down there because it's empty and unloaded, but now I need to go ahead and get to work on building the furniture, because I have the 2 bookshelves over here. They're on the floor, stacked up right there. And those are the same ones that I had in my previous room from Walmart. Last time we built them, Jake and I raced to see who could build one faster. That was not a good idea. Would not recommend because they were not very sturdy. I won, but at what cost? So anyways, I'm gonna build those slow and steady. And then I also have my display bookshelf. It is white. I love it. I don't think they have it in white anymore on Amazon, but I will link it if you're curious. My other one that I got off Facebook Marketplace that I had in my first classroom was kind of like coming apart, and like one of the shelves had come away from the back, so that when you put books right there, it always fell through and got like lost in the black hole of the bookshelf. So we lost a lot of books that way. But when I picked it up to move my classroom, all the books were like came out the bottom. So anyways, bought a new one. So it's over there. And then I also have to build 10 IKEA stools because I didn't know that they like didn't come assembled. I should have known because IKEA, but I need to build all the stools. So we have a lot of building to do, and I'm just gonna set you guys down and get to work. Y'all, the library is so stinking adorable. I figured out, I think, a little layout that's gonna work. Let me just show you. I will say they are mowing the grass, so I've been like trying to show you guys for a little while, and every time I go, he like mows by the window, but if you see him mowing, that's okay, because I have to show you guys. Ta-da! Look how cute! So I built both of these shelves, and this shelf, this one took forever, but that's okay, they're done. I grossly underestimated, well, I guess not even underestimated, I just misjudged like what books I had and what book bin labels I would need, because as you can see, less than half of my bins have labels. So these are ones I'm not even using. I'm gonna have to make labels for the rest of the bins, but right now I have the book buddies up top because I don't have those like large book bins like I mentioned, but once those are here, I don't know if I wanna keep the book buddies in the library for students to use, or if I wanna like line them up across this shelf as like decoration. I don't know, y'all let me know down below if you are a kindergarten teacher what you do with them. I'm just thinking they might get a little gross, but also I'm sure the kids would love to read with them, so I'm not sure. But anyways, the only thing missing is a carpet. I posted on my Instagram story because I don't know what like color / pattern carpet to get. Obviously the futon is black, so I don't want to do a black carpet, but I also don't want to do white because like, ew, it would get so dirty. Do I want like polka dots? Like those are my borders, so like there's your inspiration. If I could have it my way, I would make it pink, but I don't want the room to be too pink, so I don't know. But maybe like polka dots, because there are polka dots in the border. Maybe like a black rug with white polka dots could work. There are some on Amazon. If I'm gonna go like a dot route that's black and white, I would want like most of the rug to be black with like white dots, just for the sake of like keeping it clean. But also the rug's gonna look a little funky in there because of the shape of my library nook. Like it's going to stop. It's not gonna go all the way back to the bay window. Does that make sense? It's gonna be like straight across right here. But that's okay, I don't think it will matter. Also, I realized that now that the bookcases are there and built, I'm gonna have to like move them to put the rug down to then put them back on top. But that's okay, I'm really glad that they are built and all of my books are put away. It makes me feel so much better. I even put like some back to school books on the little display shelf. So there it is for now. Still need a rug, but I'm also gonna put a little quote up here that just says like, read. Speaking of little quotes, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the one up top right here that says kind is cool. What I did so that all the fonts would be the same is I just used the letters from the like U-print where it says like life is sweet in kindergarten. So the words life is sweet in are black, and then whatever the grade level is colorful. And when you buy it, you get the whole like scope, like all the way to high school from preschool. So think of the words like preschool, kindergarten, grade, because the like other ones are written with numbers, if that makes sense, and high school and middle school. And then like what letters are in those words are like the letters that you have access to in this font, in the same size, like color scheme, whatever, if you get what I'm saying. Like I don't have the font, I just have the letters. So anyways, I basically took all those letters and like typed them out and figured out what quote I could make. So obviously I can make read above the library because all those letters are in kindergarten and that's like colorful. And then I figured out I could make the words kind is cool, with kind being colorful, is black, and then cool coming from, I think the one that said like life is sweet in middle school. I stole the COOL from there. Anyways, that is colorful. So I think I'm gonna put up here, kind is cool over there. What I'm gonna do is lay it out on the tile and put painter's tape over the top of it so that it's all lined up and spaced out nicely. And then I have my ladder today, which is why I'm like itching to do things up high. I don't have the read letters yet, but once I get the quote over the little bay window that says kind is cool, I don't know if y'all can tell, but there are like green ribbons hanging. There are command hooks like all evenly spaced. I'm gonna take the green ribbons down though because I don't like those. I don't like dislike the idea of hanging things from the ceiling. I've just never done it. I'm worried it'll be like really cluttered looking, so I'm not sure. I'm not gonna take the command hooks off the ceiling. I'm just gonna take the green ribbon down. The quote is up. It looks so cute, although I did not, what's it called? like spray paint. I've never done that before, but I know a lot of people post about the hack where you spray paint clear matte spray on laminated things that you're hanging, and then it makes them to where you can like read them no matter the angle, because there is kind of a bad glare. I bet I could use like Mod Podge after the fact now that it's already up there, so I might do that. But it's up there and it is so cute. It just says kind is cool. And then back here I went ahead and moved a little handy dandy ladder around. This has always been in my classroom. I just had it stored away. If you watch my vlogs, I think I put on the vlog a couple of times how I would hang things over my library in my last classroom, because I just didn't have a lot of wall space, but like had to have the ladder for that. So the ladder is here, and I was able to take all those strings down. And then once this area back here is cleared out, I feel like it's gonna look so fresh and clean back here. And I like that there's not the strings hanging in front of where I'm gonna do my Life is Sweet in kindergarten. I know y'all are probably all thinking like, just do it already so we can stop talking about it, but I really don't feel like doing it today, you guys. I am so tired from building all the shelves and the library. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but our fire alarm went off, and like the whole fire department came, like actual fire trucks, police cars, like they were all suited. Everything is fine, but that kind of like paused everything, and I was in the middle of like cranking out my shelves, and that kind of like my motivation. But I finished the library, so that is really productive. Got all of those books put away. The quota's up, and now I'm just thinking like, what can I do before I go? Some of y'all were commenting on my Instagram story. I asked like what color rug for the library, and a lot of people were saying teal, and I love that. If I can find like a tealy color, I will definitely order teal. The one thing is that I do want to buy it from Target, not from Amazon, because I have a Target gift card. So I will look for a teal, and my mom commented on so teal, so you know, mama knows best. So I'll probably go with a teal little like area rug for the library. I'm thinking it probably needs to be like a 5x7, but I'll kind of like eyeball it, go over there and measure a little bit just to be sure. But anyways, I have this like pencil banner that I have had from the Target dollar spot, I think since like my first ever video in like 2018, 2017 maybe even, that I like bought then like 5 years ago, and I've just never used it. But what we decided is that this is going to be the writing center right here, and this spot is going to be WordWorks, since the back of that shelf will be magnetic. I did hang up 2 pocket charts, but I just put them there to put them there. Anyways, so writing is going to be here. I'm thinking I could go ahead and put like this little banner up there that hangs. There are 5 pencils, so I want to Cricut the letters write, W-R-I-T-E, and like make that the little like title across the top. And then I'm gonna go ahead and hang 2 pocket charts on that board, because I want to have a writing center where you like put the vocabulary words up, you know what I'm talking about? So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do that with this board. Obviously not like put the letters on there because I don't have my Cricut, it's at home, but go ahead and like hang everything on this board, and then we'll go from there. I love the little pencils. I think Maddie, my bestie girl, primarily yours, has these pencils for her writing center, and she put write on them, and that's where I got the idea. So I want to give her credit, but I did not put the pocket charts on yet because I do have push pins, and they're in my teacher toolbox. My teacher toolbox though, I left it in my car. I didn't bring it in because it got like kind of banged up, like just being in the pod. So I was going to respray paint it, but I kind of need all the things, the little odds and ends that are in there, because that's where my push pins live, and that's how I would hang the pocket charts up there. So hopefully I will bring that in next time I am in, and then I can hang up the pocket charts. But I wanted to show you guys, I also put these little paper trays that I got from Target this year over here, and I believe I have maybe 6 more at home, maybe just 4 more, I'm not sure, but in this color. And now I really want to fill this one with the same color paper trays, just because of who I am as a person, but then use these for center storage, so that way when they are doing like word work or whatever, I can just like put the word work center in one of those and label it, and then either have them go get it. I wouldn't write word work, I would like put a picture or like a number once we get to number ID. But anyways, I would love to have like enough to fill that, so I just have to see how many I have at the house. And then also there's like a Target over here that I haven't been to, so I thought like maybe I could check by that Target on the way home, just to see if they have any paper trays in this color. But anyways, there's that. Those are all my boxes from my shelves that I built today. And I brought this rack from my previous classroom, which is perfect because it's holding all of the little book buddy bags that my teammate purchased for both of us at the end of last school year. Thank goodness, so that is awesome. All those books are put away. I cannot wait to hang up the tension rod with the little like valance curtains across there. I just think it's going to make it like so nice and neat. And then also, of course, the quote up there, that will be next time, I promise. It's just a very big project, and I'm like kind of spent today after the whole library project, which, oh, let's just walk over there one more time because I cannot even believe how adorable. It's just so cute. I do have my little dust buster vacuum, and I was gonna like dust bust the futon and then Scotch guard it, but I would want to take it outside probably to Scotch guard it, so I don't know about that, but it might already be done from like the previous teacher. Definitely want to vacuum it, but my dust buster is charging because I brought it in, but it has to like charge before you can just use it. So anyways, there is the library for now. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the book buddies. Leave them in the library or put them up high where they can't be touched. I don't know, but anyways, I just love it. It's just so cute. Like, even I am just gonna sit on the futon and hope it's not dirty, but just imagine like sitting down right here and reading a nice book. It's so cute and perfect. I love it. And I also have this wall space like up here over the bookcases. I'm like, maybe I do some like book character posters or something right there. I also am not like a wall space, I don't know how to put this. I don't hate empty wall space. That's a good way to put it. I like having like some empty walls and just making it look like fresh, but not too like much right at the beginning of the year. Granted, like I would probably hang some student work up in places and that it's not currently at, but I just like the room not to be so just like filled, because I just feel like it can be a little overwhelming, especially for the littles. So I might end up just leaving it. But if you have any ideas, leave me them down below. I went ahead and put the extra book bins on this shelf, and I found, I mentioned I think in my last classroom setup vlog that I don't have like the little joints to hang up that shelf. It's really hard to point behind you when your camera is flipped, I promise y'all, I'm not just crazy, but I found them on Amazon, so I ordered those. Those should be coming about the same time as the tension rod with the valance curtains. I brought in some other random odds and ends. I have like my little hot pink crayon pencil holder. I turned this around and it's a whiteboard on the back, and I did not know that. Someone commented that on my last video, like, hey, if you turn the thing around, I'm pretty sure it like functions as an easel for the big books and you can write on the back. And yeah, you guys are right. So thank you. See, this is why I need you. Thank you. But anyways, fix that. By fix, I mean just turn it around. And then that one is still over there. Oh, I guess I could grab this little Fox and Socks guy and go put him in the library. This was left behind in the classroom. So let's go put him in the library. You can go in the little book buddy bucket. Here you go, Mr. Fox and Socks. Okay, he's there. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog. I've decided before I head out, because with like the combo footage from the weekend too and like our trip to the pod, I feel like this is gonna be the world's longest video. So I'm gonna head out, not really doing much school related tomorrow, but I will be back in the classroom. Oh no, tomorrow I am actually going to my like onboarding, not like my full new staff orientation. That week is in August, but this is just like a couple of hours that I'm coming to tomorrow, so that'll be great. But I'm not going to be like in my classroom. And then I think I'm going to take the day off on Wednesday and relax at home, and then on Thursday I'm going to come back for another day of classroom setup, and hopefully by that time I will have all of my goodies from Amazon, like my tension rods. Oh, I also ordered tension rods for like the filing cabinet so I could cover the front of these with fabric curtains, but I don't really know how to do that, so I haven't ordered curtains for here yet, but I would like to. Probably just white ones, I don't know, but I want to just cover this, that way it can be like ugly and it doesn't matter because it's gonna be covered with a curtain. So there's that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments, suggestions, like what rug I should buy for the library, let me know. Also, speaking of rugs, the one that I told y'all they had on Target, this morning I checked and there's only one left now. So I'm like, I should have kept that secret to myself before I decided whether or not I was gonna buy it, because now I'm stressing, because if I want it, I have to buy it. So next time I'm I'm not telling you all my secrets, but yes, I will. Anyways, I love you guys. Leave me, like I said, any comments, questions, suggestions, and I will see you on Thursday for the next classroom setup video. Bye, friends.